Hello, everyone. We are doing a Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle reading. This is a very large deck that I purchased a while back, and I just love it. The card book is awesome. It has lots of explanations for your readings. So if you are new at doing card readings, it is larger font as well because the book is bigger, so it's easier to read as well. And it just kind of gives you an understanding of the cards and how to use them, how you can do your own readings with them. It's a really nice book. So we are going to do just a one card reading. These cards are pretty big, so I usually turn them this way to do the readings. We're going to pull out what feels like it wants to come. So what I do is, this was a used deck. When I get a used deck of cards, I always like to clear my cards. You can use different things to clear it. You can use sage, crystals, but this was a used deck, but it was brand new, basically. Even though it was used, it was still in really good condition. So anytime you buy any cards, you should always clear them just because you don't know the energy that could have touched them in the process of getting to you. Or if they are used cards, you don't know how the person used them before you. So it's always good to clear your cards. All right, so we have a three card pool, and we are going to take a look at our cards. So we have prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration, and of abundance and riches that the universe provides. So, this is the sacred symbol of prosperity. Prosperity can represent money coming into your life, it can represent growth, it can represent transformation, prosperity in um, reaching your goals, and this could be job related, but prosperity doesn't necessarily have to be financial. Like, yes, it can pertain to your finances, and if it does, sometimes financial doesn't necessarily mean that there's a large amount of money coming into your life. Financially could mean that certain things are taken care of by the universe, right? So, for example, say you have a student loan and that you get the forgiveness program, right? Like that would be like prosperity. And it can also mean like a new location, a new job. Um, a new growth in your relationships, right? Those are all considered prosperity as well. It doesn't always pertain to just money. All right, your next card is passion. So this card says that the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long lasting wisdom fill us up. So, passion is going after what fills you, what makes you feel balanced, what makes you feel heard and seen. Passion has a lot to do with your heart. Um, Sometimes we can do things with our mind, like you want a job, you have a job for money purposes, but that might not be your passion, right? Some people, they volunteer um, after work on the weekends because that's their passion, but they do a job, on their main job is something different. But this is all about bringing harmony into your heart and following what you're called to do, not following somebody else's path with them, because sometimes somebody else's path might be the chaos that you're moving from. Okay, so this is telling you to pull in the calm into your life, follow your passion, because that's where your calling is, and that's where you will succeed and your energy will grow. Okay, conception. So the frequency of conception. Let's see, can you see that? The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. So conception is um, it is before the rebirth takes place. Like conception is when the two parts come together as one. And so it's the making before the birthing. So it is the process of everything, what you are dreaming, manifesting, what you are passionate about, coming together to create what is to come in the near future, right? That is like what we call conception. Okay, so that is the energy of um, allowing things to take place so that new things can form. Okay, so this is a new path that is woven together, and it's not just by you, but conception. If you think about conception, whenever you are trying to have a baby, for example, that is everything working together. That's genetics, that's ancestral, that's um, timing, that's, you know, there's so much that goes into that, and that's kind of like what this is. It's everything going into what it is that you are creating with the universe. It's not just you, but it's also the universe, because when you create, you're also creating as part of the universe, right? So as part of the earth energy. So it is a dynamic of everything that you have worked on up to this point, and everything that you've put into it has got you to where you are. Okay, so there is our sacred geometry activation reading. I hope this resonates with you. Thank you for stopping by and have a great evening.